19.2 is 16.2 with a minor twist, that being that the first 2 rounds are actually capped at 8 minutes, not 4 minutes like last time. Alright, let's get to it. So we have toes to bar, double unders and cleans for 5 rounds in total. The number of toes to bar and double unders doesn't change. It's 25 toes to bar and 50 double unders every round. For the cleans, we go from 15 to 13 to 11 to 9 and to 7 in the weights of 135, 185, 275, 225, 275 and 315, which in kilos translates to 61 kilos, 85 kilos, 102 kilos, 125 and 143, I believe. That's for the men. I don't really actually know for the women's. It doesn't really matter. The weights are, you can find the entire workout description on the game site. So let's get to it. Let's start with the toes to bar. Relax. This is not a movement where you need to tense up. This is not a movement where you need to lose a lot of energy and a lot of time. Obviously, this comes down to my other point. Don't rush. I've seen this over and over again with toes to bar. People tend to rush them and just cycle through them quickly. This is not going to help you in the long run. You're not going to gain much time. Maybe 0.2 seconds, 0.4 seconds per rep. So it's not really worth it. So don't rush. Just relax and get into your flow. Use that gravity. Use that swing. I recommend breaking from the beginning and have a planned rest for your breaks. What this means is most of us done this workout in 2016, and even the top level athletes, it didn't pay off to go unbroken from the beginning, because the way toes to bar affect you in regards to your lungs, to your heart rate, and to your cleans with the hip flexors and your midline. So I'd say break from the beginning, whether it's 15 to 10, or I would personally recommend 8, 7, 5, 5. However you choose to break up, have a planned rest. This rest needs to be short and methodical. You can't take up too much time on the toes to bar. So unbroken set of toes to bar takes about 37.5 seconds. In general. So let's round it up to 40 seconds for your unbroken set with, say, 4 breaks in there. That's going to be 20-second extra, but that's 20-second extra. You can maintain your heart rate and get into the flow of the workout. One tip for the toes to bar is don't try and bend at the hips and bring your knees towards your chest and then kick up. I know many people have taught toes to bar this way, but you're doing unnecessary work this way. If you try and keep your legs as straight as possible, the knees don't have to actually touch your chest or don't have to come up as high. So this is just a tip for efficiency of the toes to bar. Moving on to double unders. Not much to say when it comes to double unders. 50 double unders unbroken take about 30 seconds. This should be kind of your rest in this workout. There's a couple of tips. Breathe, drop shoulders, use your wrists, and don't count. So what this means: breathe. Many people, when they get on the double unders, they kind of tense up and forget to breathe. So this is a place where you just need to relax. You need to drop your shoulders down. Don't rush them. Jump as high as you can. Use your wrists, not your shoulders. You're gonna need those shoulders later. And most importantly, don't count your reps. Let your judge count for you. You just focus on your breathing, taking the deep breath in and deep breath out. This will maintain your heart rate level low. After you've completed your double unders, you're gonna move on to the cleans, which is kind of the meat of this workout for many people. So there's a couple of things for the cleans. Do singles from the beginning. That's a no-brainer. Every one athlete I've seen doing touch and go from the beginning, it didn't pay off later on. Quick singles, the way you would do it is you bend down, you grab the bar, finish the pull, come up, drop it, take a breath or take a 2-breath count, and do it again. I would recommend resting between your singles or between these reps based on your breath. Don't worry about counting seconds in your head or looking at the clock. Just have a planned breath. So for the first weight, I'd say 1 breath for every single. For the second weight, for the 185, it would be 2 breaths and go on, and so on and so on. But just stay methodical. You need to move through these cleans fairly quick, but just stay relaxed at the same time, because they do pile on. Short setup. This is kind of what I touched on. So these are not 1 rep maxes. Especially the earlier rounds, you need to be able to bend and go straight into your rep. You shouldn't be worrying about the hand position or the setup on the bar. It's just going to take too much time, and you're going to spend too much time bent over with your diaphragm smashed. So no good. As you stand up, lower yourself, pick up the bar, finish the rep. Last but not least, finish the pull. As you get deep into this workout and the weights get heavier, people tend to forget to finish their 3rd pull on the bar. So don't rush the reps. Go through a full range of motion of your clean, and you just do just fine. So a few things for RX athletes, or for majority, I'd say this workout will be all about the cleans. So you need to know what round you're gonna end on. Every rep, I can't stress this enough, every rep on the cleans is gonna bump you up the leaderboard very high. If you manage to squeeze through to another round, get through those toes to bar and double unders as quick as you can, because there's a tiebreaker for that. If you manage to get a rep on the next bar, on the next weight, that tiebreaker will be massive difference on the leaderboard. For the intermediate athletes, this could be either toes to bar or a double under. If you manage to get through the earlier rounds into your last round, knowing that this is your last round, try and push through, try and get your double unders or toes to bar, and good luck with that. In terms of strategy for this workout, don't go out too hot. There's a direct relationship between toes to bar and the cleans. It's a hip hinge movement. The cleans are going to tax your hips and your midline. So are the toes to bar. Have a planned rest for the toes to bar, planned breaks, and keep those rests methodical. The rest breaks methodical. After 8 minutes, you get a 4-minute time gate, which is not a lot. I'd say half of that time you're going to spend on the cleans alone. So make sure you move through the toes to bar and double unders as efficiently as you can, and save as much energy as you can for those cleans. I think that's it for me. Good luck.